Special greetings to the entire university community that we have in Ghana. My name is Patrick Kusi Edu, a student from the University of Cape Coast, and I'm running to be the next USAG president. A prolific writer once said, "The greatest wants of the world is the wants of a man that can never be bought or sold, a man that will stand for the truth, even though the heaven falls." And these are the words of E.G. White. I subscribe to it so very much, and I believe that out of it, it is high time we build the formidable student front that we need, the resilient student front that we need, so that we take up leadership mantle and leadership role, so that we make great things happen for our association. You may ask, who is furthermore? Furthermore to everyone is a word, but to me, it reminds me of something we used to laugh about way back in senior high school. It has translated into my mantra for today, and that is, let us do more. Furthermore is not just a name, it's a promise of progress. It represents a visionary leader who is dedicated to elevating education and fostering unity and shaping a brighter future for every student. Furthermore is the embodiment of a leadership for a better tomorrow and a dedicated advocate for students. Furthermore embodies innovation, compassion, and a relentless drive to create a positive change in our university environment. As a presidential candidate, Furthermore is committed to championing policies that empower students, embrace diversity, and pave the way for a stronger, more inclusive tomorrow. So the Furthermore journey didn't start from here. It started way back in senior high school, where we wanted to do more. We took up leadership mandates and leadership positions, and we made things happen. Some of the leadership positions that I took, there are lots, I'll mention only two and talk about what transpired over there. And so I became the NAS president, where we had a lot of action plans on table. And some of them were to mobilize funds so that we can stock our school library with some of the denominational books that we wanted. And aside that, we also engaged ourselves in voluntary exercise to help the institution as well as the immediate environment of KUST Senior High School. Furthermore believes in continuity in progress, and so after gaining admission to the University of Cape Coast, we took up some leadership mandate and mantle, and to make great things also happen here in the University of Cape Coast. I became the JCRC president in level 200, and we realized a lot of dreams. We made several achievements in the hall. We put up the laundry project, where as it stands now, it has been able to employ at least 4 students who are working day in and day out and also making some means for themselves. Aside that, we make sure that we put up a gymnasium center for the hall, and a very expensive and sophisticated one, of course. And now we have also national service personnel from the hyper students or the hyper departments who are also running such services in the hall. So you may agree with me that as students, we need a conducive environment to have a better steady life in our institutions that we find ourselves. And so managing over 4,000 students in Valco Hall, we saw the agency to provide tables and chairs in the various rooms of the hall, so that at least they can also have a place to study and also have a learning conducive environment. Aside these, we also engaged in welfare activities and welfare exercises, where we initiated policies to help students who are in need in the hall. And so this initiative that I want to talk about is the Professor Yangson's Fund, where we committed a lot or huge amounts in this fund to cater for all the needy and the brilliant students in the hall. Aside this welfare initiative, we also brought up the food bank initiative in the hall. In fact, it was an idea that was started by our predecessors, and we also believe in continuity and progress, and so we had to increase the number of the beneficiary. We also had to increase and expand the food items that were needed to help these students. And so we were able to also collaborate with several agencies outside the university campuses, even as a whole, such as the tobacco industry and other several business agencies, to also come on board to help the Valco Hall. So aside these initiatives and these projects, there are lots of things that we did.
So my name is Gipti Kukwa Baini. I am the administrator for the procurement section at the University of Cape Coast. I want to say thank you for the opportunity you have granted me this afternoon. to speak on Patrick Kusi Edu. In fact, I have known Patrick for the past 4 years as an administrator of the University of Cape Coast. During the time I met him, he was in level 100. I realized that he's somebody who would be able to stand tall among his peers. So I decided to get closer to him. And within this past 4 years, it's been that type of mother-son relationship. And through, he became a course rep. He got to let me know that he wanted to vie for the position of presidency at the Valcohol University of Cape Coast. I gave him that endorsement, and God being so good, he got a nod to be the whole president. I must say he has been one of the finest, not because I know him, but he's been one of the finest presidents I have come across in my work as the administrator for the procurement section.
This is John Roland Akofo, a senior hall assistant of Valcohol, and I've known furthermore Patrick Edukusi, aka Furthermore, as the best president ever since I reported here as senior hall assistant for Valcohol. I've known Furthermore for about 2 years, and he has been one of the best hall presidents I've ever met. He has been able to complete our gym, renovate our laundry. In fact, if you enter the hall, he is the only person you find his name written on some of our achievements, some of our projects. He's one of the best. So I encourage everyone to vote for Furthermore as the next USAG president. Thank you very much.
Furthermore, Oyobia or Branwasi, Lala Ombezi president no camp, no more frama, on your school fee, on your new juma. And see, furthermore, on or say, on the more kind of Mamma Patrol, or Brown Patrol, near Bibi Mawana, it's on our Branwasi. It's what man, more all the official president on Oyepa.
Furthermore, all presidents were a harmony last year. But president not only in our presidents are wabbing in our year. No, I difference room because why you do up to my gym. Originators come out, hauling, why washing bay, no wire laundry. DCIC one office, and now away congested, obey way to see your what to ties why I'm order or you be it's a much the Juma wire presidents are much one bear 4 and I don't know bear 5 why you must when you into a beer urban home or your hard worker put the position be in there over to my baby position okay madam situation.
Patrick is very dedicated, very committed, affable, and so nice to be with. He is very good in terms of academics because most of the time, as much as he wants to make friends, he sees academic as his premium. The reasons why he is at the University of Cape Coast, and so he has taken academics very, very important. And going to this position of USAG presidency, I would want to encourage all delegates, especially delegates across Ghana who are going to Congress to elect your executives. Patrick Kusi Edu is one person you can always count on because in terms of the student front, I think he has all the students at his heart. He holds students' issue very firm and so passionate about issues with students. And in that capacity, I am very much optimistic that when given the nod, he will be able to serve student front and Mother Ghana at large. So we pray that you do not only consider the numbers, but you consider who is capable, who is ready, who is dedicated, and who is in a position to step in that shoe. So I wish you all the best, and I pray that the best amongst the lot comes out, which we are all hoping for. Patrick Kusi Edu. Thank you very much.
I was awarded as the best JCRC president for that particular year, even though I was in 200, and things really happened very well for me. I had a name and everything, and that was a plus for not for only myself, but the entire administration. The desire to be the next USAG president transcends beyond the position. It is to build upon the already existing legacies and to leave an impact for the generations to come. We have garnered ideas and we have purposed in our heart to build a formidable and a resilient student front that we have longed for ever since this association came into existence. And so, I envision an association that automates an operational standard to expedite the general welfare of the entire students of the university community. There is therefore the clarion call to join steps and voices for us to be heard, to join strength and forces to defend the association that we have longed for. I humbly extend an invite to join the trio whilst we embark on the furthermore journey to build the association that we need. Furthermore, let's do more. Ingenuity, the prevailing hope.